Go to TAPgiles.com to learn dreams, engage my services, and support the channel. Another way of doing this is by putting it inside a Imp Tracker. So if I go and get an Imp Tracker from Gameplay Gear, there's the Imp Tracker, and this will just move around with the imp. So if I just drew a little imp in here, you can see it's moving with the imp, and if I make sure it's just like a special group, you can scope into it, put stuff in there, do what you like with it, and anything in here will move with the imp. So now if I go in here, it's got a little halo of paint around it, and you can kind of tell it to follow or not follow and which player to follow and things like that. So if I get a quick selector and make it only follow on the B mode, and have a controller sensor, and when I push the touchpad it will go to the next one, so it will go on to B when I push the touchpad and start following. So at the minute it's not following, and then push the touchpad, now it is following, and then push it again and now it's not following again. And you can actually have it follow the secondary controller. So if I'm using the moves and I turn on secondary controller, then with the moves, I believe the touchpad is kind of mapped to tapping the two spheres together. So if I do that, now it's following the secondary imp instead of the primary imp. And I tap it again, and now it's not following anything. Let's have a third mode, which also follows, but we'll set it to the primary. So if I use a keyframe to set this to primary, let's see if that works. So I'll touchpad to get it to follow the secondary, touchpad again to get it to follow the primary. Let's try that. So it's not following anything, and then touchpad, and now it's following secondary, touchpad again, and it's following primary, touchpad again, and it loops back round to not following anything. So we can get it to kind of move with one imp or the other, and we can actually we can tell it to hide the imp. There's the tooltip on the left side. Hide the imp while it's following that imp. So now it's hidden that thing, and now it's hidden that thing, and now it's not hiding any of them. So you can do something like put this flagpole in there instead. So I drag this flag into there. We can make it kind of match. Let's just make it a lot smaller. And now I've got a flag I can wave it with the other hand, and so on. And if we turn on another setting, which is movable when not following, you can see it up there, then it will kind of fall to the ground. So if we rewind and then play, it just falls to the ground. Okay, so now when I touchpad, I'm waving that, touchpad again, I'm waving with the other hand, and then when it's not following either of them, it will fall to the ground again. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something interesting. Go to patreon.com/tapgiles to learn something new every day.